Have you ever been deep asleep, only to wake up in agony, your legs suddenly twisting, cramping, and locking up so tightly you can't even move? If you're over 60, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those painful nighttime leg cramps that strike out of nowhere. They steal your sleep, drain your energy, and leave your legs sore for days. But what if I told you that one simple habit before bed could dramatically reduce these cramps? And it all begins with the foods you eat at night. Hi, I'm Professor Dr. Hasib, and after decades of treating seniors with circulation and muscle issues, I've discovered that nighttime nutrition is one of the most overlooked causes of leg cramps. See, most seniors believe cramps happen just because of aging or poor blood flow. But in truth, your muscles are crying for help. They're signaling that they're missing a few critical nutrients before bedtime. And here's the surprising part. Even if you eat healthy during the day, certain dinner choices or bedtime snacks could silently be draining your muscle strength and increasing your risk of night cramps. So in this video, I'll share with you the 5 powerful foods that can prevent leg cramps overnight. Foods that gently relax your muscles, improve circulation, and support nerve health while you sleep. These are not exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, everyday items you can easily add to your evening routine tonight. But I'll also warn you, there's one popular, healthy, bedtime food that many seniors eat, not realizing it actually triggers leg cramps while they sleep. We'll talk about that in the final section, so make sure you stay till the end. Because once you understand how these foods work inside your body, you'll finally wake up feeling rested, with calm, pain-free legs, every single morning. Let's start with the truth behind those painful nighttime leg cramps, because understanding why they happen is the first step to stopping them. Most seniors assume these cramps are just a normal part of aging. But they're not. They're actually a sign that your muscles, nerves, and blood circulation are out of balance. Here's what happens inside your body. During the day, your leg muscles are constantly working. Walking, sitting, climbing stairs, or even just standing. These muscles rely on a delicate balance of minerals and electrolytes, like magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium, to contract and relax smoothly. But as we age, that balance becomes harder to maintain. Your kidneys don't regulate minerals as efficiently. Many seniors also take medications, like diuretics, blood pressure pills, or cholesterol drugs, which can flush these essential minerals out of your body. The result? Muscles that are tense, overworked, and undernourished. Now, combine that with poor nighttime circulation, something that naturally declines with age, and you have the perfect setup for cramps. When you lie down, your blood flow to the legs slows slightly, making it harder for oxygen and minerals to reach muscle fibers. That's when you suddenly feel that sharp, twisting pain, your muscle literally locking up from exhaustion and lack of nutrients. Dehydration plays another hidden role. Seniors often drink less water in the evening to avoid frequent bathroom trips, but that mild dehydration makes your muscles even more prone to tightening. And here's a surprising fact. Low levels of magnesium or potassium don't just cause cramps, they can also affect nerve signals, making the cramp feel more intense and longer lasting. So in short, night cramps aren't random. They're your body's warning signal, telling you it's running low on key nutrients and hydration before bedtime. But here's the good news. With the right foods eaten in the evening, you can restore that balance naturally, soothing your muscles, improving circulation, and finally sleeping through the night without pain. If I had to choose one mineral that seniors are most often deficient in, and one that's most powerful for stopping night cramps, it would be magnesium. Magnesium is nature's muscle relaxer. It helps your muscles contract and then fully release, preventing that painful lockup that jolts you awake at night. Yet studies show that more than 70% of older adults don't get enough of it daily. When your body runs low on magnesium, your muscles become tense, your nerves overreact, and your blood vessels constrict. a triple combination that sets the stage for cramps. Now, let's talk about how to fix that naturally. The best nighttime magnesium booster isn't a pill, it's food. And one of the richest sources you can add to your evening meal is spinach, or any other dark leafy green like kale or Swiss chard. Just half a cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 80 milligrams of magnesium, plus potassium and calcium, the perfect trio for relaxed muscles. You can lightly sauté spinach in olive oil and a pinch of garlic, or blend it into a warm soup before bed. Pair it with a small portion of salmon or lentils for extra protein and minerals. Another excellent magnesium-rich bedtime snack? Bananas. They're gentle on the stomach, contain both magnesium and potassium, and help regulate muscle and nerve signals as you sleep. You can eat one about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, or slice it over a small bowl of Greek yogurt. And here's a little-known tip. Magnesium works better at night. That's because your body naturally relaxes and repairs during sleep, and this mineral supports that entire process. So, if your legs often tighten up in the middle of the night, start by adding a magnesium-rich food to your dinner or late snack. You'll be surprised how much calmer and looser your muscles feel, sometimes in just a few nights. If magnesium is your body's natural muscle relaxer, then potassium is its silent stabilizer. This powerful mineral helps your muscles communicate properly with your nerves. It keeps electrical signals steady and ensures your muscles contract and relax smoothly, not painfully. But here's the problem. As we age, our potassium levels often drop. This happens because our kidneys become less efficient, and certain medications, especially for blood pressure or fluid retention, can flush potassium out of the body. Low potassium doesn't just trigger cramps, it can also cause fatigue, muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and restless legs at night. So, if you often wake up with your calves seizing up, potassium might be the missing link. Now, let's talk about the best bedtime sources of this hidden hero. One of my top recommendations for seniors is avocado. Just half an avocado contains around 350 milligrams of potassium, about the same as a small banana, along with magnesium and healthy fats that help your heart and circulation. Try spreading mashed avocado on a slice of whole grain toast or mixing it with a boiled egg for a light evening snack. Another excellent source is orange juice, but not the sugary kind from a carton. I'm talking about fresh, natural orange juice, ideally without added sugar. It's loaded with potassium and vitamin C, which help improve blood flow and muscle recovery overnight. Drink a small glass, about half a cup, roughly an hour before bed. And if you want a truly powerful combo, make a small, night smoothie with half a banana, some spinach, and a splash of orange juice. It's gentle, soothing, and provides the perfect balance of magnesium and potassium your muscles crave while you sleep. Remember, potassium doesn't just stop cramps, it supports your heart rhythm, nerve function, and energy levels too. So by nourishing your body with potassium-rich foods before bed, you're not only preventing cramps, you're protecting your entire circulatory system. When most people think of calcium, they think of bones, but very few realize that calcium is also essential for muscle control and relaxation. In fact, your muscles depend on calcium to contract and release smoothly. Too little calcium, and your muscles may misfire, tightening suddenly and painfully, often in the middle of the night. That's why I call calcium the relaxer mineral. It keeps your muscles calm, your nerves stable, and your sleep deep. Now, as we get older, our calcium levels tend to drop. This can be due to lower vitamin D levels, weaker absorption in the gut, or sometimes because seniors avoid dairy for fear of cholesterol or indigestion. But the truth is, when chosen wisely, calcium-rich foods before bed can be your best friend against night cramps. The classic and most effective option is a glass of warm milk. It's not just an old-fashioned remedy, there's real science behind it. Milk provides calcium, magnesium, and a small amount of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and helps you fall asleep naturally. You can also choose low-fat or lactose-free milk if you're sensitive to dairy. For those who prefer non-dairy alternatives, almond milk or fortified soy milk are excellent choices. Both are rich in calcium and magnesium, and they're easy on digestion. Another bedtime option is a small bowl of Greek yogurt. It's loaded with calcium and probiotics that aid digestion and help balance electrolytes overnight. Try adding a few slices of banana or a sprinkle of cinnamon for taste and extra potassium support. And here's a helpful tip. Your body absorbs calcium best when combined with magnesium and vitamin D. So, when you follow the sequence of magnesium, potassium, and calcium-rich foods, like we're discussing here, you're actually creating the perfect nighttime muscle-calming combination. Just one serving of a calcium-rich food before bed can make a visible difference. Over time, your muscles will feel looser, your sleep deeper, and those sudden 3 a.m. cramps, far less frequent. Now, let's talk about something simple, yet incredibly powerful, that's behind more leg cramps than most seniors realize: dehydration. When you're even slightly dehydrated, the balance of electrolytes in your muscles, like magnesium, potassium, and sodium, becomes disrupted. Your muscle fibers lose their flexibility, your nerves become more sensitive, and that's when a cramp strikes, often when you least expect it, during sleep. Many seniors try to avoid drinking water at night because of frequent bathroom trips, but here's the trick. You don't need a lot of water before bed, you just need the right kind of hydration. And that's where hydration superfoods come in. One of my favorites is watermelon. It's over 90% water, packed with potassium and magnesium, and also contains an amino acid called L-citrulline, which improves blood circulation. A small bowl of watermelon about an hour before bed can gently hydrate your muscles without overloading your bladder. Another excellent choice is cucumber. It's light, refreshing, and full of natural electrolytes. You can enjoy cucumber slices with a pinch of sea salt, or add them to a nighttime smoothie with spinach and lemon for a cooling, muscle-friendly drink. But perhaps the best hydration source for muscle relaxation is coconut water. It's nature's sports drink, loaded with potassium, calcium, and magnesium, but without artificial sugars or chemicals. A small glass before bed replenishes what your body loses during the day, especially if you sweat, take diuretics, or live in a warm climate. Here's an important tip: don't gulp it all down at once. Sip slowly, about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. That gives your body time to absorb the electrolytes and water evenly. Proper nighttime hydration keeps your blood flowing, your muscles nourished, and your nerves calm, which means fewer painful awakenings and more peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. So, remember, sometimes it's not your age or activity level causing those leg cramps, it's your hydration level. Fix that, and you'll notice a dramatic improvement. We've talked about magnesium, potassium, calcium, and hydration, but there's one more food that completes the circle. I call it the muscle recovery secret because it helps your muscles heal, relax, and recharge overnight. And that secret is found in tart cherries, or more specifically, tart cherry juice. You might be wondering, why cherries? Tart cherries are a rich natural source of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, especially one called anthocyanin. These compounds help your muscles recover from microtension, reduce inflammation, and improve blood circulation, all of which are crucial to stopping night cramps before they start. In fact, multiple studies show that drinking tart cherry juice before bed can significantly reduce muscle soreness and cramps, even in athletes who push their muscles to the limit. For seniors, this means better overnight recovery and calmer, pain-free legs. But the benefits don't stop there. Tart cherries also contain a small amount of natural melatonin, the sleep hormone your body produces to regulate rest. That means you're not only soothing your muscles but also improving your overall sleep quality, falling asleep faster, and staying asleep longer. Here's how to use it safely and effectively. Drink about half a cup, 100 to 150 milliliters, of pure tart cherry juice about 1 hour before bed. Make sure it's unsweetened. The natural tartness is what holds the healing compounds. If tart cherry juice is hard to find, you can also eat a small handful of fresh or dried tart cherries, not the sweet ones. Pair them with a few almonds or a spoon of Greek yogurt for added magnesium and protein. Over time, many of my older patients have reported that just this one addition, a small glass of tart cherry juice, helped them sleep deeper and wake up without that burning, tightening feeling in their calves. So, if you want your muscles to truly recover overnight, give your body what it needs to repair. Tart cherries, the ultimate bedtime muscle healer. So, now that you know what to eat and what to avoid, let's bring everything together. Throughout this video, we've learned that nighttime leg cramps aren't just random or caused by age. They're your body's quiet signal that it needs care, nourishment, and balance. Your muscles aren't the enemy, they're just overworked and underfed. You discovered how magnesium from leafy greens and bananas relaxes your muscles and calms your nerves. You learned that potassium from avocados and orange juice stabilizes muscle function and prevents those painful spasms that wake you up at night. Calcium from milk or yogurt acts like a gentle muscle relaxer, supporting smooth contractions and soothing your legs while you sleep. Then we talked about hydration, how foods like watermelon, cucumber, and coconut water restore electrolyte balance and keep your blood flowing smoothly. And finally, the secret recovery food, tart cherries, rich in antioxidants and natural melatonin, helping your muscles heal and your sleep deepen. Now imagine this, you're lying in bed tonight, your legs feel light, calm, and warm. No twisting pain. No sudden shocks in the middle of the night. Just deep, uninterrupted sleep, the kind your body's been craving for years. That's what happens when you give your muscles what they truly need before bedtime: minerals, hydration, and gentle care. It's not a miracle. It's biology done right. If you're someone who's been struggling with night cramps for weeks, months, or even years, this is your turning point. Start tonight. Add just one of these foods to your dinner or bedtime routine. Then another tomorrow. Within days, you'll begin to notice your legs feeling lighter, calmer, and more energetic when you wake up. And here's my challenge to you. Share this video with someone you care about. A parent, a grandparent, or even a friend who quietly suffers from nighttime leg cramps. Because when we take small steps toward better health, we not only change our nights, we change our days too. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more senior health tips that truly make a difference. Sleep peacefully, take care of your body, and remember, your best years are still ahead, one healthy night at a time.